We've got some more bad news for Elon Musk and in particular for Tesla, and it does have to do with whatever the hell those are. The so-called Cybertrucks not selling like some thought they might, including that guy over there, whatever the hell he is. I want to remind everyone, Elon Musk called the Cybertruck Tesla's best product ever. That remained, of course, at that point to be seen. Now, he had lofty sort of declarations about the Cybertruck, but also remember, he said it would start at $40,000. You have very different expectations for a truck when it costs $40,000 than when it costs $80,000 or $100,000. Let alone once people get their hands on it and they realize that their hands are actually at risk because a lot of people are losing fingers and it's not good in crashes and it breaks down if you go through a car wash. All of these are problems, and the problem is showing up in more and more undeniable ways. So right now, there is a skyrocketing inventory of unsold Cybertrucks, despite the fact that Tesla is offering significant discounts, which they are not generally fans of doing, and concealing listings so that you don't necessarily know at any given time how many are in the stockpile. But industry reports are starting to provide more evidence. They show that Tesla sales of all models fell worldwide last year, even though overall industry sales of EVs were increasing. So that's bad in general for Tesla. But the high cost, that's part of the problem. It's a barrier for a lot of consumers, and the Cybertruck, which again starts at 80,000 to 100,000, that's a particularly high bar for people to clear economically. It's also been plagued with these safety concerns and quality complaints and a series of recalls. So back in April, it was reported that as many as 2,400 new Cybertrucks, that represents about $200 million in inventory, were languishing unsold, leading the company to refuse to accept them as trade-ins, and other used car dealers finding them unappealing and making only lowball offers. There's a lot of tweets going around of Cybertruck owners feeling like, how dare you not offer me more than I paid for this when I try to sell it? First of all, why are you selling it so quickly? But they're not happy about this at all. But why would the used car dealers offer so much money when they're having trouble selling the cars? And so, by the way, in terms of the way that the inventory is changing over time, you can take a look at this. That's not how it's supposed to look for these individual models. So the Cybertruck is the red line there, and it has been especially recently skyrocketing. Now, I don't think that that's a product of the recalls or the safety issues. I think a lot of that is people being like, I thought buying this truck was gonna make me look cool, but now it makes me look kind of like a political tool, and so they want to get rid of it. But whether it's the safety or it's the brand identity, not good for Tesla. And the reason I focus on this, I don't just, look, I'm not doing monthly updates on like the Model 3 or the Model S. I don't want any car company to fail, let alone a US car company. But I am gonna give you updates on the Cybertruck, because when I'm told by people, including industry experts, that nobody could run Tesla like Elon Musk, nobody understands this, the company would fall apart if not for him. This is the part of the company he is most uniquely responsible for. Anybody can and did produce the Model S, the Model 3, those are regular cars. They're barely even iterating on them. But to get a Cybertruck, you need an Elon Musk. And hey, if it had turned out to actually be the best truck ever, and everybody wanted one, and it sold more than anything else, then I'd have egg on my face. But right now, it doesn't look like that. It looks like the Cybertruck has egg on its face, and I have a feeling that's gonna be bad for the aluminum outer like paneling or whatever. And so this is not good, but it's also a reminder to Tesla, you could at any time go in a different direction. Produce a car that people can actually afford and maybe recoup a little bit of your brand identity at the same time.